Okay, it's Tuesday, it's our second literacy lesson. I hope you found yesterday really helpful and gave you lots of ideas of things that you could be doing for literacy. Okay, so for today's lesson we're going to be now looking at vocabulary, and we're going to be thinking about how we can really up-level our writing and find some high-level vocabulary so we can include that in our... Okay, so from looking at the waggle that we were looking at yesterday, we're going to have another read of that. So again, I'll have a read of it, you can have a read of it after. So a grasshopper jumps as high as a kite to catch its prey with a mighty flight. Its rock-hard shell is hard to see through the camouflaged body, the same colour as the tree. As it lands with a bang and a boom, it scurries along to its hidden tomb. Green grasshoppers gobbling green grass before rushing home as quick as a flash. So why don't you have a go at doing it now? You have a go at reading it out, maybe doing it differently, reading it at different levels, use your voice, use a different expression, see how you can make it really exciting. Okay, so what we're going to have a look at doing now, you've obviously had a go at reading the waggle, I've read the waggle as well, and now I'd like you to pull out some words which are used in some high level vocabulary. So it might be words you've not heard of before, it might be ones that you've already heard but not sure what you're not sure what they mean. It could be that you just think they're really high level vocabulary and that you really like the words that I have used. Then I'd like you to tell me, first of all, what you think that it means. Now, if you're not sure, have a guess. You might surprise yourself. Reread it in the sentence and see if you can work out what it means. If not, just have a guess. And if you still can't have a guess, just say, I'm really unsure what it means. So then I'd like you to find the actual definition. So you could use a dictionary for this to find the actual, what the dictionary says the definition is, or you could do some research on the internet. So you could type in the word on the internet, followed by a definition, and it will pull up the definition of the word that you're looking for. Then underneath that, I'd like you to tell me some synonyms. So a synonym is a word that means the same, but isn't necessarily the same word. So for example, if I had an adjective big, a different synonym might be large, enormous, giant, wide. So these are all different words that could mean big. Okay, they've got the same meaning, but different words. Then I'd like you to write the original word in the sentence. So the word that you've been researching to find the definition of. See if you can put that into a sentence. And finally, to up-level the sentence so that it's really detailed and got lots of adjectives, and maybe doesn't start with the, as this is a tendency of something we like to do. So here is an example of something you could do in your books at home. You could write the word that you're, the high level word that you want to find out. So for me, I could say my word is substantial. So I'll write substantial and I'll underline it with a ruler. Then I will tell you what I think if I've heard it before and what I think it means. So I've said I'm going to look at the word substantial as I haven't heard it before. It's meant to say heard there as well. I think this word means that it is an object. When I looked in the dictionary, I found out that this word means of considerable importance, size or worth. Some synonyms of this word are considerable, hearty, fundamental, essential. Now to find some synonyms, you might actually want to type in, actually use a thesaurus if you've got a thesaurus at home, or you could type on the internet. There's online thesauruses that you can use to get similar words, because a dictionary will give you a description of what that word means, and the thesaurus will give you other words that are similar. Then writing it into a sentence, so there is a substantial amount of food in the fridge. And then finally to up-level it, so I've said suddenly, when I looked carefully, I noticed that there was a substantial amount of delicious mouth-watering food in the cool, busy fridge. So you can see from numbers 5 and 6, I've really up-leveled my sentence and made it a lot more exciting for my reader to read. So I'd like you to try and do this with 5 words. If you can find 5 words in the waggle that you're unsure about, you could use those words. If you already know all the words in the Waggle, you can really challenge yourself. You could ask your parents for some words, your family for some, your friends. You could look for words and you could look in a dictionary to find some words you've not heard of before. You could look on the internet just to come up with 5 words that you've not necessarily heard before, but that you might want to be able to use in your writing either today or in future, because understanding what the vocabulary is means that you'll be able to have the chance to use it in future writing. So have a really good time researching. I'd love to see all your sentences and up-leveled sentences on Seesaw, so please put them on there for me to have a look at after, and I hope you have a fantastic day.